Tonight's Nightlight begins more than 30 years ago with a young doctor named Catherine Wu. Wu grew up on Long Island and was the daughter of two doctors. When she graduated from Stanford Medical School herself in 1994, she began a residency at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston. It was there that she saw something that would change the course of her career. While she was working through her bone marrow transplant rotation, she saw that immune cells transplanted from a healthy donor could recognize the cancer patient's leukemia and directly attack it. Wu was watching patients with leukemia actually being cured. She later called it the tipping point in her decision to pursue oncology. Her focus was on understanding what exactly the immune system was seeing in those cancer cells and whether doctors could somehow teach a patient's own immune system to see the same thing. By 2005, she had established her own laboratory at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. At the time, the idea that we could harness the immune system itself to fight cancer was pretty radical. But Wu kept chasing it. As genetic sequencing got faster, she and her colleagues began identifying the mutations unique to an individual patient's tumor and developing vaccines designed to teach that person's immune system what to look for. Customized medicine, if you will, a vaccine made for one. In 2013, Wu and a small team went to the FDA to ask permission to try their personalized cancer vaccine in humans. It was something regulators had never seen before. Wu remembers wishing she'd taken a picture of the team walking in. Quote, "It was a big moment. It was go time." 4 years later, Wu and her colleagues reported the results of their first small trial in just 6 melanoma patients. Melanoma tends to have a lot more mutations compared to other cancers, which essentially gave researchers more potential targets to show the immune system what to go after. The results showed that this approach could work. That was 9 years ago. And this week, we learned just how far that idea has come. Merck and Moderna announced results from a phase 3 trial involving more than 1,100 melanoma patients. Researchers took genetic information from each patient's tumor and used it to create an individualized mRNA treatment designed to help the immune system recognize that patient's cancer. Combined with the immunotherapy drug Keytruda, the treatment significantly delayed the cancer's return or spread compared with Keytruda alone. Now, the full results have not been released yet. The treatment is not approved, and this is not the same vaccine that Catherine Wu developed. But it is built on an idea that she helped pioneer. The idea that one day fighting cancer will mean creating the right treatment for each person. Earlier this year, Time magazine named Catherine Wu one of the 100 most influential people in health for her work pioneering personalized cancer vaccines. And tonight, nearly 30 years after Wu looked at a handful of leukemia patients and wondered if the immune system could be taught to fight cancer, we are one step closer to finding out just how far that idea can take us.